back to what Steve said. I don't think this was a hard call for Scott Dolson. I mean, it absolutely had to happen. And it's taken too long. It should have happened maybe 2 coaches ago. I don't know.
Well, he actually wanted the job before.
Scott was in Indiana when I was there the whole time. Came in as freshman together. He was a manager all 4 years. I've been pretty good friends with Scott for a long time. I do want to commend him, though. I don't think firing Archer was a hard call. I think it'll be interesting to know, did they really go after Brad Stevens? And if not, okay, he says no. Now I think you go, bam, this has to be an IU guy. Has to be. And him getting, Mike Woodson, I'm sure he talked to a lot of guys. But getting back to what Indiana does is you got to win. I would not have come from California to play at Indiana if you didn't win. The style suited me. But if you win, people are going to want to come. And it sure makes recruiting a lot easier. And everybody always says, oh, we got to keep the Indiana guys. We got to keep the Indiana guys. I go back to 87. One guy on our team was from Indiana that had any say in what was going on. That was awful. Nobody else. So you get guys that want to fit into what you're trying to accomplish instead of just going to get the best players. I'd like to see us build a program where we got 3, 4, 5-year guys there, because you have juniors and seniors, you win games. Look at Baylor. Look at Gonzaga. They're the 2 best teams in the country. It's not even close. And they got a bunch of juniors and seniors on their team because they got 23 and 22-year-olds playing against 18 and 19-year-olds. You're going to win. So that's building a program, and I think that's what Mike's going to really focus on. At least I hope he focuses on that. And let's just build this thing back to where it was.
John, coming back to you, you live here in Bloomington. Bloomington has been affected as well by this. It's the basketball. When the basketball program is down, the town is kind of down. The school's down. We've seen a lot of success in other athletics tonight. The women are going for a shot at the Final Four, and let's make sure we cheer them on tonight at 9. But they've kind of gotten lost a little bit because of all this stuff that's going on, and that's another thing. I'm glad to see this get resolved. So all that, because man, IU athletics could possibly just explode here this fall.
Right. You know how hard it was to get football turned around. Tom Allen's done the job there. I was at the Culvers today at lunch, and people came in. What did you think of the hire? I said it was absolutely great. We're very excited. Here's why. We're going to get back to winning. People would come in before this hire last year, and they would say, oh, there's a game tonight? Oh, I didn't even know, because they didn't want to watch the game. They didn't care. That's exactly what happened with the Hoosier Nation. And as I've talked to people today, just in one day, you can see the whole attitude change. We got one of our guys, and I want to thank, as Mike Woodson did, Scott May and Quinn Buckner. They were there at the press conference. It was virtual only, but those 2 guys were there. So just think about this. Those are one of the 2 greatest early names in Indiana basketball since Coach got here. They would have recruited Woodson his senior year in high school, and then they left. Woodson comes in as a freshman and is eligible, starts to play. Then all 3 of them went into the NBA. Again, Buckner and May a little older, so they retired earlier. Woodson played 11 years. He retired, but they have been fast friends for a long time. And, I would think Scott May and Quinn Buckner are going to come to a lot more games now with Mike Woodson there. And we talked last time, Joe, that not many players are going back to games.
No, you're right. Well, a few years ago they yanked all the tickets, and now you can't, it's hard to get back to getting into them. But that would be something that I would love to see. Some of these other programs across the country, John, you see ex-players. They're there, 20, 30 of them. You can't get them all back there, but let's get guys back. It's just, like I said, I remember playing, you'd come over to timeout, and you'd see yourself, Steve, Kitchell, Wayne Radford. You see guys behind the bench.
Yeah.
We're not even exposed to the program anymore. I think that's sad. I think that, to me, the program is bigger than just 3 or 4 years of certain guys. But I also get you hire a new guy that's got his own thought process. He's strong-willed. He wants to do it. Oh, I get it. I understand the program. That was 30 years ago. Blah, 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 blah.